friends. This is Chris Beckman. I'm the corporate chaplain for Ebenezer, and this is our series of reflections and devotions that we're doing during this time of pandemic to bring some solace to our communities during this time. Today's reflection is number 27 in our series, and the title of this reflection is called The Plague Doctors. This past summer, or actually the summer before this one, I got a chance to go to Italy for the first time. And we, of course, went to Florence and saw the cathedral. We were in Rome and saw Vatican City. But we also got a chance to spend an overnight in Venice, which, most of us want to see at some point. And I have 3 teenage boys, so I was looking for a gift for them in Venice. And I thought, I should really get them a Venetian ball mask. We all see these Venice masks all over the place. And so I was looking around and trying to find something that would appeal to teenage boys, who are their own particular subset of human life. And one of them in particular is a bit on the odd side. He likes things that are odd. He doesn't want the normal things. So I began looking for an odd or unusual Venetian mask. And the one I bought for him was actually one that had that big nose. Have you ever seen those? They look like an elephant nose. And I thought, well, there's odd. And I bought one for him. And I brought it home for him. And I thought, I don't know what this is about. And I don't know why they make them. But it's odd. And my boy is going to like it odd. And he'll probably wear it for Halloween. As soon as I gave the kids their masks, one of them said to me, "Dad, how come you bought a plague mask for Urban?" And I thought, a plague mask? These masks, the ones with the long nose, were actually developed during the time of the bubonic plague. The plague that was ravaging Europe in the 17th and 18th and 19th century. And physicians and healers of all sorts thought that by having a mask with a long nose, they could help filter out the bubonic plague and thereby wouldn't contract it themselves. The reason they had a long nose was they thought that the plague would have a harder time going up and through the nose. And what they did is they stuffed into that nose all sorts of things. Things like straw and herbs like lavender and even honey. There were 50 or 60 different things that physicians would mix together in this concoction that they thought would either drive it away or filter it out or would at least block the plague from coming into their nose and mouth. Of course, none of that worked, and they still were able to contract the plague. And of course, during the plague, there were all sorts of unusual physicians and snake healers and all sorts of snake oil salespeople. One of the things that I've done for myself is I actually carry one of those little trinkets. I bought one myself, and I had no idea what it was about until my 5th grader told me that, "Dad, that's a plague doctor." And I actually take that now and I put it and hang it up in my car on my windshield so that I sort of have this reminder. It's not a talisman and it's not a protector for me. It's a simple reminder of healing and the desire for healing. And most importantly, when I hang up the plague doctor, that little symbol in my car, it's a reminder to me that we are not alone. Others, other caregivers, other patients, other healers have gone before us for generations and centuries before us. They too sought to find understanding and healing and got some things right and got many things wrong. But most importantly, they persisted, and we do too. I love the fact that these plague doctors went before us, that they craved and blazed a path for us. They too were seeking healing and understanding disease. And most importantly, they persisted. And we will too. We are the same kind of people of faith, strong, hardy, resilient, creative, thoughtful. I don't know how long it's going to take for us to figure out a remedy or for something that will help test properly or ways that we're going to be able to return to our daily life. But the plague doctors remind us that we too will make it. We will persist, and we will be stronger in the process. Blessings on the journey ahead, and have a great day. Bye for now.